I don't want to wait for time to be right.
All right, you,
Huh?
we can start if you want.
All right. Okay. We're okay. We're here. ADLR Podcast. I am the man, Anthony. Brian is the man. That's it.
Mm,
What do you think of that intro?
yeah.
Like Pusha T, yeah? Or no?
I definitely had a
yeah.
panic.
Yeah. I thought you were doing a bit of like not saying a curse word because you're about to curse and then you muted yourself.
Nope. I accidentally reached for something and then I dropped it.
Oh my lord.
Let me switch headphones.
Why?
Y'all playing. Fuck.
We're playing?
Fuck.
That's what a flex.
What?
We switch headphones.
No, y'all playing.
Yeah. Brian's not fucking around.
Yeah, those are my. No, I have my working on music headphones on now. I just have my headphones on.
Oh, okay, I see. Do I sound louder or not on when you switch headphones?
I mean, it sounds a little quieter, but like I have it's purposely set like that.
Got it.
You know, because my interface, I can change the volume of either one. Yeah, stop playing with me.
Ain't nobody playing with you. You are the audio.
The hell?
It's a simple ass title for this one.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. Immediately. Okay. Ain't nobody say nothing about your headphones, and he immediately went off. Anywho, what are we talking about? The pod? No, we're just the intro. Is that like the third fucking can you drank?
It's the first one.
Oh, because we were.
No, I want water.
Like after, didn't you just drink water?
Yeah, but I want this one now.
Do you prefer sparkling over just regular water?
No, I like regular water more.
Gotcha. I'm with you
That
there.
has bubbles, so it fills me up.
Oh, the gas.
Yeah, I prefer this kind of water.
Man, I keep hearing. I thought like drinking a not caffeinated, carbonated stuff helps you get rid of gas. Is it not?
Makes you burp.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like put some gas in and get some gas out. Maybe like give a penny, take a penny.
Oh, then I don't want that.
I don't know.
Okay, I want all the pennies out of me.
No. Gets robbed.
How dare you wish that upon me after my roof almost caved in?
Oh. You're the one who said you don't want your pennies.
That's true. I made that public. Anywho. Are you following the Kendrick stuff or no?
Nope.
Not at all?
The only thing, this is the one fact I know. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But Kendrick's the only person mid-diss to go, so he's winning right now.
Yeah, he did it a lot.
No one else has moaned at me in the middle of a call out. So until you tell me someone did, Kendrick's winning.
He's currently winning because never before seen.
And that's the only one I've heard that just is like that verse. I haven't heard any of the diss tracks.
Okay. So you're as far away removed as possible.
Yeah, I could not give a single shit.
Gotcha. Well,
Those are the only two facts I know. Is he's moaned, so he's winning.
Yep.
And then J. Cole said Control Z.
Yeah. he tried to so hard, but like, what was the point of it? Like, he made a whole speech about it. I'm like, what?
I don't know. I even know the speech. I just know. I didn't even hear the original diss. I just moan and him apologize. That's the only thing I know.
Well, so you would have been J. Cole in this situation. He moaned at you. You're like, I'm out of here. I can't handle him moaning at me. So
no, I would have to. That's my response. They're like, oh, you have 24 hours to respond. I'd be like, you got a day to moan, and then I would cut the song out.
okay. That's insane. Oh, then fuck that. I don't know who's winning or whatever, but it's just his response came out recently, so I don't know if you wanted to hurry it. But if you who gives a shit, then riding along here. So
Yeah, I'm not invested. Only time I was invested is when Pusha T was someone. I don't think it was like there's no actual beef here. It's just them saying words.
most of the time, what is they beef over something that we don't know about, and then the entire time we're just, oh, remember that? They're just, hey, they're making fun of each other. But what is the beef?
I think it's just people called. I mean, he says like they're the big three. It'd be crazy. Who's the better? Like the barbershop taco. Who's the better? Whatever. And Kendrick's like, what if I just set off? Hmm.
Yeah, he said it's just big meat, and then he just pretends to shoot at you.
Mm-hmm.
If someone says
And then when
"bam,"
he shoots, yeah, he goes bam. It's like a fucking Flintstones hammer mallet attack.
hit him with the bomb immediately. I don't know who's winning or not, but we got some good tracks. So they're both fun tracks.
More power to the people invested, I guess.
All everybody's camps, I would imagine. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of camp, I did start a Unicorn Overlord, so kind of we talked a little bit about it before we hit the record button. Ooh. There's a lot of things I like about it. There's a lot of animations that like work really well with the game, like going in between battles and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? In Unicorn, where
The
like you go into an
overworld.
animation. No, like once you're in like a cutscene,
Uh-huh.
like they didn't just they went ahead and animated it. Like normally those type of games have like a 2D thing come up on the side with the person like drawn. They like animated it in whatever the stage is. If they do something crazy, they'll move. They animate it. I'm like, good on them. That's the extra mile there. Excuse me. What else? I enjoy the set and forget type of strategy game this is, because like you set routes and you're like, okay, hopefully this pans out. And I like that it gives you a lot of information before you make an action. So like instead of just and like if I were be like, I don't know, I'll fuck around and find out if I can kill this person. You hover over the thing and it's like, this is the outcome of this situation, and then you hit okay, and then you watch it play out. And I'm like, that's pretty neat. So that way you're not making it's a little more accessible that way. Unless like harder difficulties, maybe they remove that. But
It's less risky because Fire Emblem tells you, yeah, you have advantage. You're gonna do this amount of damage, this amount of hits, but this is your chance of this happening.
yeah,
Whereas this is like, oh yeah, they die.
like yeah, and I'm like, excellent. That's all I need to see. If I see the skull on there, I'm like, bet your attack. That's where you're headed. The
Are
thing
you
I
playing on
haven't,
easy?
yeah, whatever the easiest one is. I still haven't had a handle. I guess because I'm still unlocking more and more classes, but I haven't had a handle on team comp stuff yet. Because I'm like, most of these people are like I'm picking up are like friends in the story, so I just put them together. So I'm like, you could just be in his unit and hang out. And I've so far so good. The only thing I had to do immediately was remove the level 20 guy you get, because I'm like,
Attaboy.
there's no point in using him, right? Because he'll be taking up precious experience points someone else can do to level, right? Yeah, so I'm like, why'd you guys give me a max level dude?
They do the same thing in Fire Emblem. It's to guide you through the beginning sections of it.
Also, he'll end up like dying or something in the story, I'm assuming.
No, it's they give you a unit that's already advanced in I think every Fire Emblem, and it's kind of like a learn the game through them, no consequences kind of thing.
Okay.
But this you did the smart thing where the framer lets you pick like get him out of there. I get him out of there.
Yeah, I got him because we did multiple battles and I saw everyone's getting XP and he's stuck at 20. So I'm like, oh, I guess 20 is max. And I'm like, the second they let me swap formations, I'm like, yeah, sorry, dude. It's not that you're bad. It's just I can't throw XP at you and it's doing nothing, right? So I swapped him out. Like every time I make a new unit, I put him by himself until I get enough to fill the one beforehand and then do it that way. The Valor point stuff is really cool because it's not like the unit's Valor points. It's like anybody in that what's it called has a thing you can do. So if you want to, yeah. So like that's where the team comp I think you mentioned kicks in because you can plan ahead where you could be like have a hunter, not a hunter. The hunter's the one with the bow and arrow.
Or I just call him an archer. I actually don't
Yeah,
know what they're called.
Sure. The archers, you can one of theirs is like do an AoE attack on the like in the overworld section or like in the section, and that does crazy damage. And I'm like, I just started this thing. I don't know if it scales with strength and stuff, but that shit is useful. Maybe on easy anyway.
Um, it tells you what causes the damage multiplier. I forget if it's the strength of any of your archers in the unit or something like that. But I mean, it, I don't know how it is on easy, but it works on most people now. But then when they start putting more armored folk, you're gonna see that it doesn't do that much damage, and
Uh,
then that's kind of how you.
it's just for beginners, I guess, since they're lower. Anyway, what was I gonna mention? The thing that's my only sore spot about it, just because I'm a lazy person, is the item management for every character. But what I do like is that they put equipped and a logo of who next to it, so you're like, okay, you can do. It makes it easier to manage. But anytime I do a couple of stages, I'm going through the item, like in the inventory. I'm making sure, okay, that I pick up something that's stronger for one person, and that got time consuming real quick because I already have like not four full, 12, 12 or 14 characters at this point. So like going through each of them and like, all right, can you put the bronze sword on? Can you, I'm like, this is taking too long.
Well, I mean, you get to the point where you have, at minimum, I think there's 8 slots of these squads.
Yeah.
You fill those up.
Dang. That's a
You can.
lot.
It helps me usually after a mission. I just go to you press start in the menu and then you go to items,
Mm-hmm.
and it shows like the most recent things you picked up. Um,
Oh, that's the default sorting is
yeah.
newest. Oh, that's
The thing too is if you go to items or if you go to the store, like if you're at the store, if you hit square, it shows you anybody who can equip it, and it shows the stat difference.
I did not know that. That will come in handy because going through the merchants, I'm like, I hope this is stronger than the other thing because it's higher up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something to go bronze and then Templars or not Templars, Knights something and I'm like, okay, the Knight one's probably better than the bronze one, and
Mm-hmm.
it's worth more too. So I'm like, okay, I could just buy it and I'll find out who can equip it later.
That's a way to manage it. The only thing I don't like about that though is that if it's an accessory or something they have more than one of,
Yeah,
it only show you the first slot.
I hate
But
that,
then,
dude.
but then if you hit X on it, and then they have 2 accessories, or whatever, it'll show both. Like, oh, which one do you want to replace?
Oh,
But I don't like that you have to hit X into it, and then it kind of pops up.
yeah, me neither.
And when you go into just you're going to like the character sheet or character info, and then that's how you're putting on their gear.
Uh huh.
You can sort that by what's not equipped is at the top.
What's not equipped?
Yeah, so
Oh,
it'll
from any
make
of your parties. Got it. From
yeah.
everybody. Got it. I
Mm-hmm.
thought you meant like for the person. I'm like,
No, just whatever you have that's not assigned to someone, you can put
yeah,
that
yeah.
at the top.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
neat.
how I have it.
I gotta try. I gotta, I guess, read the edges of the screen for the button, but that's definitely a lot better. But I don't know. So far, so cool. I love the art style. It's the Vanillaware softness that they had in all the previous ones. I'm digging it. The combat, even like the game, you can actually hit the button to skip the animations, but I'm watching it every time. Like I'm not in no rush. Everything's turn based. It saves per turn. I'm just enjoying the little animations of people going on there and attacking each other. I swear the what's it called, or if it wasn't for the ranger to be the direct or the archer to be a direct counter for that
The thieves.
the thieves, when they first introduced him, I'm like, I looked around the room. I'm like, you made a game where this guy can't get hit, and then they immediately afterwards introduced the archer, and I'm like, good, because I'm like, this is broken, right? Like, what does Brian mean about team comp? I just put an army of these guys.
There's more than one workaround too, which is cool. But I like Marvel player, so I
Yeah.
like the pros and cons of doing things with it like that.
Oh, I was introduced to angels, the witch, and also the Pegasus knights, or I guess, or the ones that are riding the horse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
Wait, the cavalry or the ones on the flying ones?
on the flying ones.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, these people. I'm like, oh, this game opened up. We have angels here. We got people flying. And what's it called? I'm like, okay, getting lit.
You ready for a lot of that kind of opening up?
It seems like it. That's why I've been doing a lot of side stuff, trying to get like the towns upgraded, but I'm not finding enough shit. So I'm assuming it's just letting me It's just its way of saying, hey, you should just leave the area and start exploring. So then that's when I started exploring, and I got to the witches area, and then like northeast, I think it is, for like the angel quest and a lot of stuff. It's cool. There's a lot of side quests too. It's labeled that way. It's easy to maneuver. The menus are nice and easy to use. Everything's super. I was playing in front of Janiana, and Janiana was like, "Why is this game so extra?" Because everything has animation, everything has flair and stuff. So she's like, "Why is this so extra?" And I'm like, "That's classic. That's classic design for RPGs back in the day. The menus were exciting.
Mm-hmm. When you start a mission and there's the boom battle for this,
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, I'm in war mode.
yeah. Like it's just for fanfare. It's just I don't know. It hypes up the moment more than you're gonna see on screen because it's kind of overview section. But I'm digging it. I'm digging the set and forget type of strat instead of, oh, my character can only move 4 spaces, and then like this whole, you need to go to him and then let time play out. That's my only gripe, by the way. I have yet to ever come close to having a time limit, like for the time limit to hit, but I don't like
Mm-hmm.
that that's a thing that I have to worry about.
If you ever do reach the end of the time, I think you can pay valor points or
You use that item, something voyance or something, like a stone of something, voyance.
no, that the conveyance stone teleports you.
Oh, then I gotta move.
It's a different thing that uses currency and it'll give you more time. It happened to me twice.
It's something ash, I think it is, right?
The corn hollow ash or something.
Something like that. I have
It's
those
either that
items.
or valor points. I don't remember.
Yeah, well then if it gets that way later, then I guess that makes sense. But right now, since I'm doing an okay job, sending the right people to battle the right people, we're knocking them out. So I'm like finishing the map and with a lot of time. But I'm like, is it this because I'm playing on easy, or this is just the easy people? And by the time I get to the end game, I'm gonna be like a master strategist, like trying to get stuff happening within like 20 minutes or stuff, or 5 minutes.
I'm not sure. I mean, with these games, I get overly analytical. Even when their fights are going on, I like to see what they're doing, or like if one of the scripts I wrote, hey, it kind of sucks against this kind of thing. I'm mentally laughing it out and tweaking it right after and things like that. And also, you can put gear on during missions. By the way, I don't know if they told you that.
Like equip and equip.
Yeah, you can swap things, and then you can also change their tactics.
Hmm. I need to mess with more with the tactics because right now I just have them default everything, and it's been working fine for me. But I'm assuming once I start hitting my head against the wall, I'll have to think of something. We'll see. So far, the AI stuff is working. Uh, and the other thing that was a counter for the thief is if there's too many people hitting him at once. Cause I think he can only dodge guarantee like once or twice.
It depends on how many passive points they have, and that's only if it was going to hit them. It'd be like, no, you didn't hit me because I had this. But that's only if it was gonna hit him.
Oh,
So
I
like if they
see.
have low accuracy and he's just naturally evading, it won't proc it.
Jesus, I did not
So
know
if
that.
you to your thief, if Travis is the guy that you have, if you just those things that put up your stats, those like little dues or
Yeah,
whatever they're called. If you just max his shit out probably or put any gear that says evasion, no one's touching him.
that's why I'm like when they introduce him, I'm like this guy could be really broken.
But even without like let's say your evasion's that high, there's things around it.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll find more classes as I keep playing. But yeah, so far so good. I'm liking it. I don't know who I am. The games I'm balancing are two JRPGs. So, well, actually, I don't know if Unicorn Overlord counts as a JRPG, but I'm playing Yakuza, or I'm sorry, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth now, and I'm just going between the two. And I'm like, where did I die and was reborn? Like, what happened?
You're welcome.
It's all about that damn Steam Deck. That's the problem.
One thing I've been playing is Unicorn Overload for the most part. I haven't played Tekken in like 3 weeks or a month.
I haven't played it in a while. I think once I finished the made up side stores, I haven't even returned.
I got to red rank. I tried Jun Kazama. I was like, she's cool. And then immediately did a match with Lee. Backflip. I'm like, nah, I'm sticking with this.
You probably heard about the Jim Mashima thing.
I was watching him yesterday while working on the song I showed you.
Um, Javi told me about him today, and he was live, and I just watched him hit three over and over again
Mm-hmm.
the entire time.
They
But
call him Eddie, but when they write it in chat, they put a 3 instead of the E.
that's really good. But I was gonna say, but it's not just because he's hitting three; it's because he has that assisted mode enabled. So hitting that button over and over again does an auto combo. So he's
Is
out
that what
here.
it is?
I think so because he's just hitting three and he's doing like a combo, and I'm
I
like,
think that's just a natural chain for Eddie.
oh.
I think. I don't know. I haven't touched him and I probably won't.
The only reason I'm saying that is because he's hitting the button at a really quick pace, and I would imagine if it's a combo, you have to time the input, right?
Or just mash it. I don't know. I don't play Eddie. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. You can mash it. Absolutely right. I don't know why I asked. Oh, the
Because
directionals will have to be on point. You can't just smash it beforehand.
more often than I don't know if there's a way to not show it, but if you had the easy inputs, it would show the little menu on the side.
You're right, and it wasn't showing that. So that's crazy. That's just you can do that with that character. That's insane, then.
I think
Because
it's a destroyer rank last I saw yesterday.
oh my god, I really want. Obviously, I want. Hope if one universe where Randall does his fucking recording or something, he fights him, dude. And he has like audio of him getting so mad at him because I don't know who wouldn't get upset. It's just he's constantly doing the same thing, and it comes out so fast. The first kick, and then if you get hit once, you're already in the air. It's insane.
I mean, the trick around it is because it's not a low. If you do the super armor move, super armor only loses to like grabs or lows. So if you just start every round with super armor,
Oh, then you can just eat one of the attacks and then go in.
and then he always gets up the same way with the low kick. So then he gets up, either hit him with something quicker or just low parry.
Sometimes, because again, you can see when he's pressing it, and sometimes he'll hit the ground to the point where he gets up, but he doesn't do an attack. It'll take
Mm,
it as him quick rise or whatever.
mm.
So it's like okay, there's gaps of like if you attack us, if you know the rhythm, you can maybe get in between them. I don't know. It was just wild to watch. I just pulled it up immediately, and he was streaming and doing it.
It's amazing, and I find myself rooting for it.
Yeah, dude. Like I hate it, and I'm like, let's see how far we can take it. No, I don't know.
But speaking of Tekken, Evil Japan was last weekend, and they announced a bunch of free stuff that's coming to the game, but they also teased Lydia as the next character, so I'm excited.
And who's Lydia?
She's the Polish president or prime minister that
What
was added in Tekken 7.
what kind of fight style does she have?
It's like Shotokan kind of with a bunch of stances. She's almost like Siri from Witcher.
I think I know who that is without looking it up.
If you look her up, if you just type in Tekken Lydia, does she look familiar?
With a Y or I?
I
She looks like Siri. She's blonde here.
from Witcher, like her face.
Oh, yeah, I can see it on this picture here. The one that shows like her and her scar.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna make her look like Siri from Witcher.
I mean, yeah, why not? She's got the scar. I mean, so like it looked like she came from there, from battling whatever. I thought about playing that again, dude.
I need to play the DLC still. I started one of them. I didn't finish it.
Playing Witcher 3.
I think when I get when there's more news on Witcher 4, like there's at least the trailer
Something
or something.
tangible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Same thing that I'm waiting for. I started playing the Legendary Collection for Mass Effect because I mean I played the trilogy enough to break the ice.
That's
I'm
true.
waiting for there to be release date for Mass Effect 4 or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah,
And
it
then what I
might.
wanted to do is play through it. I want to look at a chronological timeline because I own all the comics for it.
Yep.
And then play the game and then read the comics in the certain spots and do that.
Certain spots within each game that takes place. Oh, okay, cool.
Like I think some comics are before the first game and then during or after certain missions throughout the playable game series.
Oh, that's pretty neat. That you found like a reading order somewhere, or you said like
Yeah,
a oh.
I hope I have it bookmarked still.
Oh my god! If you had it on, you still use Chrome, right?
Yeah.
It's all cloud based, so you should still have your
I don't know if
bookmarks.
I deleted it for any reason.
Oh my lord! I mean, it should still be up. And there's gonna be people like yourself who like, oh, they have a date for Mass Effect rebrand. And then everyone's gonna be like, oh, let me catch up.
I kind of want to do the same thing with Dragon Age. I'm hoping they make a Dragon Age collection, and then that'll be my like reason to do that one more sooner rather than later.
Those are the
Just
two
get some.
games that I look every time I look at it. I'm like, should I start it? And it's Witcher 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition. Because Inquisition was really fun.
That's my favorite one by far, and
I don't know why.
I
It was
remember
just
coming out of lab during Full Sail, and if I already had all my work done, then then it was just
more.
it was Witcher at first,
Yeah,
and then Dragon Age Inquisition around the time that came out.
both games, bro. I
I
just
didn't get
need.
to play the DLC for that either, so I'm excited that I own it. Like I own all the Dragon Ages on Steam now as well. So I could play the DLC. I'm just waiting.
I think you should just start.
I still gotta get the Unicorn Overlord, and then since I didn't get into the technical test for Hades 2, the game that I bought the original 3 times, I'm waiting for that
Stare,
to come out.
staring right at you, devs.
It's just um,
Okay.
I'm on Hades 2 release watch, so
They said after this was the last week that they're gonna try to wrap it up this week, so we might
the
get early
29th,
act.
Monday was they're gonna wrap up the technical test.
Yeah, so that means maybe mid-May, in like a week or two, they might go into early access because they said it wasn't gonna be long after.
I gotta be Unicorn Overload. But speaking of, Lydia announced, and I'm excited. She's one of the characters that I wanted to see come back.
Yep.
So I'm gonna buy her. I didn't buy the season pass because I know better. You're
Yep.
not gonna show me the whole pass? No, thank you.
Nope. I'm with you on that.
I think the only game lately that I've done that for. I mean, if season 2 Skullgirls, I'm gonna buy it. Regardless, I don't give a shit who they're gonna show me. Uh, but I did it for KOF. I think each time, and that's just because I really liked the game. And they did do things like give a whole free character in the middle of their pass.
Which is nice.
But besides that, I'm done with that shit. Um, they said summer for Lydia's release, so I don't know. Be anytime June,
Yeah, that can
July.
be. Hmm.
Um, they announced that there's a free update timeline, and one of the things is that another chapter to the story mode.
Oh, I might check that out then. Oh, you have to pay. That's part of Lydia's
Free, no,
package.
it's the free. It's separate from the past. It's
Okay,
just the free update
a free
timeline.
update. Gotcha, gotcha.
Uh,
I'll definitely go back to play that.
Um, Kuma's trailer was shown and release date.
That's what I forgot to watch. You shared both those videos, the Guilty Gear one and Akuma.
Mm-hmm. Akuma, I'm probably not gonna. I don't have an interest playing him. Uh, but he looked cool from what I saw, and I'm happy for the people that are excited for him.
He still
Comes,
he still has the bar, his bar.
but what?
Oh, this isn't Akuma for Tekken.
No,
This is Akuma for Street Fighter 6. Never mind.
yeah,
I got warped. I'm like, damn, I thought it was for Tekken. I'm like, that's crazy that they announced it that early.
no. For Street
It's Street
Fighter
Fighter.
comes out May 22nd, and with him is like a
Oh,
actual
that's not
balance
too.
patch.
That's not too. That's 2 weeks for like 3 weeks, I guess.
Mm-hmm. 3 weeks from today. I won't.
Today.
I won't play. I own the pass, but I'm not interested in trying them. I'm assuming they're waiting until the Evo time to announce the next pass.
Most likely.
I mean, they've been on a track record of doing it, but please announce the whole pass prior. Don't do the shit that Bandai Namco's still doing that's out of date, or everybody's doing besides fucking Capcom and NRS. And then the other update, the announcement that I'm ready. Baby boy from Guilty Gear is being added Slayer.
Slayer. That's right. That's what it was.
Handsome fucking vampire ass. It's my guy right there, dude. And he looks just as cool. He has a move. He has a super where he does he charges a bionic arm. And
Uh
he
huh.
charges out of the way. He punches through his clothes. It's like he goes flying
What?
out of his clothes.
Oh, I see. The force of him propelling forward, he goes
Yeah.
through it. That's hilarious.
And then he has a super, and when he bites you, and then he drains you, and he becomes young again.
Oh, but that
It
he
looks
was
cool.
young.
He's young,
Yeah.
but then he becomes adolescent.
Oh, I see. I see.
Everything, it's just him with a better outfit now. When he hits, you always felt that shit, but this time it's like the
They
outfit.
they animated it well.
Yeah,
Sick.
so I'm very excited. He comes out May 30th.
I gotta fucking play this, dude. I still have to like. I still have like 3 fighting games. I'm like support it, and then I just did not load it up. JoJo, this. There was a third one. It
This
was Guilty Gear.
she played Street Fighter KOF, I think.
I think it was KOF. KOF, I think I got, and I just did. I just to support it. Yeah. No, Mortal Kombat 1 is the third one.
You don't own KOF?
Maybe I do. So it would have been 4 then.
Yeah, you actually played Street Fighter. And you actually played Tekken. Well, the single player stuff.
Yeah, I didn't go online playing it because I just have not had any interest in doing
Um,
so.
the other thing, we already knew she was gonna be playable because they announced her. But Alawi, they actually showed gameplay of her for the 2XKO.
I don't know.
Stupid ass name.
I don't like the name, but it looks really fun. It looks
Yep, that
super
show's
fluid.
gorgeous. The entire trailer of me watching her, I'm already team crafting in my head.
Oh, you're doing the comp.
I was already doing it.
Mm.
Unless they release other characters that I like more, I can. She's out of who is released it with gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
She's a staple of who I want to play.
Then I mean, you got one. It's 2. So I mean, who's gonna be your second?
Right now it's between. I don't know how Jinx plays, but the idea of off rip is Jinx Alawi.
Yeah, because she's a gun person, so she can be your fucking from Skullgirls. Oh my god, Peacock.
Peacock. It'd be the way I would think it'd work is there's some of the assists that Alawi does allows for like tentacles,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like her assist can hit and then spawn a tentacle. So I would do point Jinx to zone and build meter. I would assume that's how she still works, just guns, and then have those as like another obstacle or layer for them to keep them out. But the added cherry on that is because they're far away on the screen and I can use that tentacle to just hit if they dodge my shot, I get hit by that. And it has like the Marvel Infinite or Power Rangers way of swapping out, where you can press a button. Now you're playing as the assist,
Uh huh.
so it'd be easy corner carry or conversion off into corner carry because she's right there as the assist allowing.
Oh,
Or vice versa, have a annoying fucking projectile assist so that she can set up tentacles.
you're gonna fucking be not Dante. Phoenix with Jinx. Feed Jinx.
No, I don't want to do it. There's no. She won't turn into bullshit, so I can't be Phoenix.
Gotcha. I don't know who else. Who I guess would be a key. Oh, Arthur. I guess would be your other that
Mm-hmm.
equivalent of
So,
chucking as much shit as possible to the other side of the screen.
uh, Deadpool as well, Morgan as well. But I
Oh
don't play.
yeah, the queen of doing that
Mm-hmm.
is fucking Morgan. I should have just thought of Morgan. It's been a while since I watched anything Marvel, but I know.
Every Friday, Tampa Never Sleeps. They do the weekly.
And that's the channel name too.
Tampa Never Sleeps. Yep.
I might do that.
They do weeklies for other games too. I just don't remember what's on what day. But every Friday, Marvel. Uh, I want to try from the people because I don't know much about Jinx because they showed her a little bit of her when they announced the game. Ari, the fox lady, wizard lady, she has air dashes, and she looks like I think in her trailer they showed that she has an OTG assist.
Yeah.
So I might have to do that. Or Yasuo, and I'm scared to do Yasuo because big sword and he has a blue coat makes me immediately think of the fucking devil Virgil.
Uh
But
huh.
then I saw Marlon Pie do Marlon Pie things with him. It looks like he has 0 lightning loops, but the Yasuo version.
0 lightning loops.
Yeah, he was doing like loops. The zero does the zoop zoop thing,
Oh, okay.
but in like a Yasuo kind of way. So I don't know.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool.
I've seen too much.
I mean, that's good. That's the kind of hype you kind of want, in my opinion, because
Yeah,
it's looking solid.
it's pretty. It
Their animations are
I'm
nice and
excited.
fluid. Yeah, looking. I think I already asked you this last time you mentioned 2XKO. This is going to be on their launcher, or is it going to be on Steam and stuff?
That I don't know.
Come on, guys,
Uh,
don't fuck this up for us. I know you have your own fucking launchers with Valorant and whatever else you make. Uh, please
put it on everything.
put it
That's
on
what I
everything
think.
without your
I
launcher.
just love too that they're taking aspects from so many of the team games because it's a lot. It's very similar to BB Tag as well. And I like that you pick a character and you don't have to pick the assist. You press a direction and the assist button and you do a certain assist,
That's really nice.
which is what I like that BB Tag did. Uh, you could. go more in depth with it. Marvel Infinite because you do a move and just swap out. You get a whole super and swap out.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But
Yeah.
I like where this is heading. To at least have that.
The way you said it out loud, it makes Marvel look like a crazy fucking game.
Yeah,
Just
Marvel.
swap out to fucking super and then swap back out again.
Yeah, Marvel Infinite. What sucks? It died because the way it looked and the roster not having X-Men. And the game started picking up and getting quicker and quicker as people kept playing it. Uh, the way that the tag in tag out worked was, I think, very intuitive, like innovative.
Mm-hmm.
It just died out because
Bad
they didn't
choice for
support
me.
it the way that they should have, and then they basically pulled the life support after a year or two. I'm like, well,
That's terrible. They should have done what
um,
the Revolution people did. They just gave us the game source code.
I think that's all from Evo. Just baby boy coming to strive.
Uh-huh.
Lowy gameplay. I'm aroused. Akuma looked cool. Not for me. Lydia teaser. I'm very happy. Potential lead dethroner is my main.
Potential to dethrone her. I mean, you're gonna play as a lot more characters, so you have no idea. There's a lot of potential dethroners.
Yeah, but I mean, off a base roster from the people I tried, it's just Lee, which sucks to say because I loved Zafina and Tekken 7.
Okay. There's a lot of characters I played were pretty fun to mash buttons with.
I got a backflip.
I mean, we've seen what the backflip can do. So
They're adding also in the free update thing. They're gonna have ghost battles where both the ghosts fight each other. So before, when you play online or whatever, you generate like a ghost the way those racing games would be, and it does your lap.
yeah,
Where it plays the way you play
it
your
does the
ghost.
machine learning thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but now they're gonna add it so you can pin two ghosts against each other, which is
That's
pretty
pretty
funny.
fun. Yeah, because you can do hypotheticals that way. It's like if you have, especially with competitive people, like, oh, what would happen if so and so fought so and so, and then you can watch
Hmm.
it, sort of emulated, not emulated, but you know, estimated,
Yeah.
an estimated guess version of that. That's pretty cool.
Um,
You can make an entire you can make bets on
it's
people's
funny too
ghosts.
because
Like you can start gambling.
it's funny the approaches too, because a friend of mine spent maybe 3 hours straight only fighting his ghost to teach it to play like a jackass,
Uh
and it does that.
huh.
So it was funny seeing his ghost fighting it, and like there's people who don't play fighting games that much in like our group.
Hmm.
So seeing them have to deal with that shit, a friend of ours popped off when they beat the ghost.
That's fantastic.
Whereas mine, because I didn't really fight my ghost. I was just waiting to see if he backflipped, and he did it over a low once.
Uh huh.
I popped off. It's my son.
That's fantastic. That's the kind of content you need right there.
And then like it
That's my
saves.
son.
That's my son. It like you can pick which outfit it does, or it just does. If you don't have one set, it's whatever you used last in online play.
Hmm.
So when it did it, it was Master Chief.
So he backflipped. What's
So bro,
craziest? What's craziest that he can do that? Can he? Like when John can do that,
yeah, he's athletic.
so he could probably backflip. Like he fought the Master Chief from Dead or Alive,
That was Nicole.
but you don't have a tag on your in the game, right? It doesn't say 117, so
No,
yours can technically be Nicole.
well, it's a Japanese man's voice saying "Come on" when I backflip. So
Oh, so it's wrong. Okay, so we'll just stick with it's John for now. Forgot about the voiceover.
yeah,
I don't know why I thought, hey, you put this helmet on of Master Chief. He doesn't say anything.
he says Captain Keys when he backflips.
Captain Key. He throws a key of something at him.
But that was the evil Japan. I didn't get to really watch much of it. I saw some of Strive when I was laying down on Sunday because it started at 10. The exact time I go horizontal. Pretty hype, but
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Like, why not host it in the East Side so we can all enjoy it? Because when it's 12 o'clock here, it's still only 9 over there on the West Coast.
well, no, remember, it's in evil Japan. They're in Japan.
Oh my God, you're right. I thought it was like in LA or some shit.
Mm-mm. Um,
Excuse me.
I think that's all. Yeah, fighting game weekend wise, that's really all I did.
We finished up Fallout. Uh, you say you're only one episode in.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 8 in total. I had a great time with it. It does a lot of in your face references and a lot of subtle references to the games. The characters are pretty fun. Uh, what's his name? None of them were annoying yet, right? Some of them were like, okay, got like they have like not interesting arcs right here. So like, what's his name? Maximus, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
His didn't really progress much. So when he was on screen, I'm like, okay. They kind of used him more as he has serious moments, but then most of the time he'll be like a comedic relief, unless he's kicking ass or something. There is action sequences, but there's a lot. That's pretty much the gist of it. It's fun. It has a good balance of hey, we're gross shit is happening because there's a lot of gore, like people's heads getting shut off and like our legs shut off, and I mean you saw the first episode when they put the. What is the first episode, Ed Brown?
Uh,
I don't want to spoil it.
First episode basically is what's her name?
Lucy.
Lucy marrying uh the raider.
Okay, so it ends with her outside, and she goes okie dokie and moves on, and then that's where it ends. Okay, so I can't spoil it.
Maximus, the whole fucking razor boot,
Yeah,
and then he gets the job, and then they fly out, and then
you think he did it?
uh nah, he seems like an idiot to me, so I don't think he would have thought that through.
um, that's all I'll say on that.
Um,
I want to know if you believed him or you're against him or.
I didn't think it was him because he raged by slamming a toilet seat over and over, and then realizing he can break it off.
Oh yeah,
I'm like he's not the one.
he's not. He's not it.
He's not the one.
And of course,
Um,
Walter Goggins' character.
the ghoul
Yep.
is him getting him being like, I lived. Stop playing with me, and then anybody, everybody.
That's a lot of his scenes. It's him just being a badass gunslinger.
I thought his voice was gonna be more raspy, like the ghouls in
Same.
the game. I'm not against how he sounds.
Yeah,
I like the way he talks.
I'm a fan of him. So like, yeah, like, oh, it's him. No problem. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You're whoever you say you are right now. He usually delivers anyway.
I'm wondering if I mean you've already seen it, so you would probably already know this. But I'm wondering if they're gonna show any robots. They
Yes,
showed Brotherhood of Steel.
yes. They show robots.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if what type of robots, and they do. They show as a robot, a familiar looking robot. They do a lot of the stuff. They do a lot of those to introduce certain things, but they haven't introduced other things because it technically doesn't exist or they're extinct. Like I was waiting for when you finish it. I'll let we'll talk. I guess.
Okay.
But they showed off some pretty cool enemies too that you would have seen in the Fallout games. So and how they do those action sequences aren't the same as playing Fallout obviously because it's you taking agency. But sometimes when the people pop off in it, it's really fun. Like the ghoul when he's gunslinging away. Lucy sometimes has like a big moment, and I'm like, okay, we're out here, right? But they did a good job this season of slowly introducing more things about the world, right? Like each character's arc doesn't really move much in terms of like how they started off, but it's fine. It's like and just enough where like okay, they made some sort of progress, right? Lucy's by the end of it sort of adjusting to hey, the wasteland's trying to kill me at all times, right? Instead of being as open armed as she normally is, looks like she's learning. But it's like each episode, more and more stuff gets introduced, or like more lore. They do a lot of like backed up wide pan shots of like her, roaming the wasteland, and they do a lot of good shit like that. They chose like a really cool part to bring in the theme song of Fallout, like the like the bass line that when you're starting
Mm-hmm.
off the game. There's a good part like when she's Lucy's at a certain place. Anyway, a flag gets open, like pulled up, and it's like, this is the whatever. It's another reference to the game, and then you hear it swell up, and I'm like, excellent timing. Um, and a lot of great songs that you would hear in the radios of the games. Like most of the songs that I've heard played on from Fall, at least from Fallout 3. There's a lot of songs from 3 that came out.
4 has some recurring songs or returning songs from 3 as well.
Oh, then maybe they did all of Fallout 4's. Either way, they do a good job with the 1950s aesthetic stuff. Environments look great, even because they do flashbacks. Because I mean, spoiler alert, you know who the ghoul is, right? Okay, like it doesn't take you right. You know how he's there.
I don't remember his name, but I remember the intro scene.
Okay, he's him. That's Coop. It's Cooper.
Is his first name or last name?
I don't remember. I think it was Cooper something.
His name's Bradley, right?
Yeah, that was Bradley Cooper in the 50s. Same thing I was going to mention now that you mentioned the beginning. I did like that introduction. There's most of the Fallout games start off with. No, did 3 and 4 start the same way? 4 anyway. You're running into a vault kind of situation, and I like that
you're already there.
3, you're already there, right? Yeah. So 4 starts off with, your family going, "What the heck? It's just we're gonna get what?" Then they all start running to the vault. This one is like, this is mid. It's touchdown. Like you and your family just get there. In the game, you just get there, and as you descend into the vault, you see the cloud and like the what is it? The shockwave or the impact wave, whatever it's called. I'm not a science man.
The bada boom, I think.
When the bada boom hits you, I think it's shockwave. In the game, you see that as you're slowly descending. Here is like the wave hit them, and now it's just multiple bombs going off, and this guy's riding a horse in LA somewhere trying to get to a vault.
I laugh because they pass a car. He's like, "No, I'm on my horse."
I'm on my horse. Yeah, he might be able to maneuver better with the horse. That's maybe why he picked it. Because with a car, if he gets to a pileup, they have to get out of the car now, right?
He doesn't have keys either, so you'd have to.
Yeah. And I'm from his little tricks he was doing at the party. He knows how to ride a horse. Like he's. And I guess I don't want to spoil it for you. No, we'll get to it. He mentions more about the life he wants, pretty much. Before the Kabatabulis hit the ground, What was I gonna say? I know it's a fun show. I can't wait for more if they bring the same energy. Like it's a good balance of like dark humor, some okay drama, and good. Just the humor's good. The pacing's good too. They do a lot of. There's episodes where it looks like it can end in multiple parts of the episode. Because they're like, oh, big reveal here. We're not done yet. Another reveal or something. And you're like, oh, what? We're not done yet. And it'll get like
it's not like overstaying.
Yeah, it'll just. The pacing's quick. They're just like, oh, plot point here, maybe a joke or two. Next thing that gets them moving. Right?
Do you think, because they did like the 3 perspectives, I don't know if they do more. They have another perspective shown throughout the season, but do you think they're gonna do like a, what is it called? Anthology? What is it when like the season?
Anthology. You had it.
Do you think they'll do an anthology in season 2's different perspectives?
I hope so. The way this ended, no, I think we're following the gang, but that would have been really nice. Just take a season as a vault dweller, a season as the ghoul, a season as a robot, for fun.
It's just different. They can just
or
do
a raider,
states.
Or different states too, or different factions.
Like a raider,
a raider, a Brotherhood of Steel thing, like
the cyborg people.
Yeah, like they could, but I'm cool with this. I guess like you're following a pretty diverse group. Like the Brotherhood of Steel is very opinionated in their ways. The Vault Dwellers are like the complete opposite of that, and then you have the Ghoul who's been in the middle the entire time.
The mud,
yeah, he's from the mud. He tells us how he sees it.
Yeah, he said, "Don't play with me."
He said, "Don't play with me." Y'all playing with me. Yeah, that's all I had. I'm in the middle of 2 JRPGs now, so like it's gonna be a while till I get an update on gaming, unless I try something out of the whim, which it's been a pretty common thing of me to do.
That's a bit. You do Code Overload, and then if I still don't have Hades, then I either start No Rest for the Wicked or Prince of Persia.
Oh, good call out. Well, it depends on like. Do you feel like doing a Metroidvania? Because
All I
I'm
know is that I'm not gonna play a roguelike,
okay.
and I'm not playing another JRPG until Hades or until Metaphor
I
Fantasia.
thought No Rest for the Wicked is a roguelike.
I thought it was like
The
I
combat's like Souls, I think, but I think it's a. I'll ask Chris. I think he's played a
oh
bunch of it,
okay.
but I thought it was a roguelike.
I don't know. I had thought it was just a top down like Souls like style game.
And
That's what I thought.
and he did say that like it plays like Souls with the rolls and stuff. But I'll
If
ask him.
if it does end up being a roguelike, I'm fine with waiting because it's in early access. I already bought it.
But Prince of Persia is just a really solid Metroidvania with with combo combat. I don't know if that's a term that exists, but like most Metroidvanias, you do like a couple hit. There's no, it's not meant for combos, right? It's not like Castle Crashers.
It's like a side scrolling hack and slash.
The normal ones, like a normal Metroidvania, usually is. But this is better, I think, because you can just experiment with combos and stuff and
That's what I'm
different
saying. It's like
moves.
a hack and it's like Shank.
Yes, but Metroidvania, which is fun. That's about. It's not like I'm not gonna say it's bad because it's not. The Metroidvania gameplay solid. Everything about it, like Metroidvania and stuff, they just nailed Metroidvania. And then like the characters and stuff, I don't. The story didn't grab me at all. I just liked playing it.
Mm.
We'll see if that happens for so far in Unicorn Overload. I'm paying attention, trying to keep up with stuff, but I don't know if I can keep up that because they keep introducing factions and these people hate these people, and I'm like, what's going on,
They
bro?
luckily they keep it simple. Like
Okay,
you'll hear like family names and things like that, but it's not something crazy. It'll be like um. So this person will say they're from their knight of X thing, and that kind of just is their backstory. And every now and then they'll tell you more about their backstory and know how they got to where you found them.
uh huh,
But it's never anything. It's like, let me write this down because there's nothing that you're gonna do
okay,
like a
good,
conspiracy chart about.
good. Because I the thing I know right now is we're the Liberation Army, and we're going through liberating, right? And we're finding people who are for the cause, not for the cause. Some people are for not for the cause, but not by choice, which was like that Bruno thing that we found out. Oh, I guess he was possessed or some shit. Like I don't know what that story is. So when they fold that hocus pocus shit on top of it, that's when I gotta super pay attention because I'm gonna throw something at me that I don't understand.
So far, there hasn't been anything that I had to like pause and then write down and then make a chart.
Okay, so
Even the answer to that, it's like, oh, okay,
oh, that's it. Okay,
continue.
oh, okay, so it's just like he got a potion or some shit.
Not like that where there's like, oh, he's just born different. It's just that they'll give you answers, but the answer is never like a. It's not like the ending of Inception. Like, wait, so is he dream? It's not like that.
I see. It's just this is why because 1 + 1 is 11. That's it.
And then they go, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then in the next plot point they give you.
Okay. Cool. But again, that's just it's super chill so far. I'm digging it.
What I like the most is I got to the point where they started doing side stuff that how like in most JRPGs you get to a point in the game and they're like, oh, hey, you can venture off this much and then you get some crazy gear.
Uh huh.
I got to that part.
Oh, so okay. I saw the person that was like, hey, you can't. Not for you right now. And I'm like, okay. Like if you
You
go,
passed like a tomb.
I don't know. It was going north, and they were like, hey, man, there's a guy. There's a guy like waiting, and then if you approach him, he's like, get out of here, pipsqueak or some shit, and then your teammate pulls you aside, and he's like, we're not ready for this. Just to let you know, if I know we can go if you want. Like the option comes up, and he's like, but we ain't ready for this.
Did you say let me add him?
No, I was like, no, okay. I backed
Oh,
off.
so it won't make you start the mission. It'll just like when you started, you talk to someone. Oh, side quest is here.
Uh huh.
It'll do that. So I did. I like let me add them because it's me.
Uh
And then
huh.
I saw that you have to activate, and then I saw what level they were at the time. So
Yep.
like I was like level 5 or 6, and it's like 40. And I'm like,
Yep.
okay, I won't.
Yeah.
But
That's what
I
happened to
like
me. I'm like
I
level
like that I
5 or
attempted it.
something, and I'm like, if I hit yes, am I fucked? So that's why I'm like, I'm no. I'm not hitting no.
I would say go back and hit yes just so you have it marked on your map.
Okay, I'll do that. So I can keep track of it as a side. So I don't. Okay. Is it a side quest or a main quest?
Uh, both.
Okay.
There's one. I think I told you at any point in time you could attempt to beat the game, and that.
How's it level 40?
What do you mean?
Because you can only get to level 20 max.
No,
Oh, okay.
the guy. It's his level is red because that means like you're too high level to get any XP.
Oh my god. Okay.
There's
I
an
thought it was his
achievement to get.
max.
There's an achievement to get somebody level 50. Apparently,
So maybe 50 is max. Okay.
that's my
I
guess.
read the red as you're at max, so you're not going to get any more XP.
That's what I thought until it wasn't the case.
But if you're not getting awarded XP when you're red, then he's not worth bringing back in. That's crazy. I, eh, I guess so people don't try to grind on much lower level things.
It's kind of. I mean, it's similar. I don't know why I went to Jay Leno like that,
Yeah,
but it's
you went
similar to like
straight into the flies.
that.
And I'm like,
That's
what
been
the?
another autopilot impression I've been doing lately.
The Jay Leno one or him as
Yeah,
a fly? Okay.
it's both. I just combined it.
Oh, okay. Every time we talk about that fucking show, I want to go through the compilation again. I like the laugh of him breaking
Where they
character.
break.
Yeah.
I haven't done that this year yet.
That
I should
show
go
is.
back and watch them. I think it's sad.
Yeah, same. I just watch it to laugh for the moment, and when it ends, I'm like, those are good times. And then I just move on.
Um, what the hell was I talking about before I Leno'd?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's similar like a lot of parallels to Fire Emblem because even then, if someone's like level 20 and you put them against and it's level 10, they'll get like 1 point of XP. They treat it similarly. It's just better visual representation.
Oh, okay. Because even if it's 1 XP, give me the 1 XP, bro. Because if I want to make a headline like article of hey, I reached max level by fighting 200,000 whatever to get that much XP,
Mm-hmm.
I earned it. Right? That's my headline.
You're not doing that.
I'm not. No, not at all. I'm not doing that.
I
But
want to see if
whoever doing
someone's
that.
beat that final fight, if that even is truly the final fight. They frame it as such.
The lower 40 one.
Yeah, the one that's called like Unicorn Overlord or something like that.
I'm sure there's people who have. You can YouTube it.
I haven't beat it. I don't want to see that.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted. I thought you said I wondered if anyone beat it. I'm like, you can probably check to see if they have the trophy first of all.
I wonder if someone has, but then I was like, once I beat it, I want to see someone do it.
Oh,
Like I love it.
I also have it on the Switch and it runs great. So people don't know what console to buy it, it runs great on the Switch. And you can since it's on the Switch, it's portable.
I like that I got it on the PlayStation 5 because it hadn't been booted for months, so it's nice to remember I have a console.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I'm like, this would be fine to lay down and play. I haven't even used my Switch in longer than that, so it's just there.
You should have gotten it for the Switch because it's super comfy. That's like I swap between my Steam Deck and my Switch, and when the Switch turn, I'm out here on the Unicorn Overlord now.
Yeah, I haven't beat it yet. Who you think you're gonna romance?
I don't know how the romance works. Like, you mean the main character, like the prince?
Yeah,
He's the only person that you can get people to. You can't have others romance them.
the way that they presented it doesn't seem that way.
So it's only Prince Alar,
Elaine,
Elaine. Sure. Uh, oh, I don't have no idea. I don't know who's available. Who can you pick?
everybody, anyone that you recruit, you can romance.
Oh, okay. I
If
don't
you want to
know.
make him homosexual, if you want him
Uh huh. If you want to make him hetero,
to be
so
alone for the rest of his life, you can do that too.
is there is there any buff stat wise to do so?
When you, I realize now, and it's kind of this is a nitpick. It's poor representation on their end, or like showing you when you have rapport with people, and you go to that squad overview menu, and you can go up to it, and then you can filter through these like 3 pages, and you right stick or whatever, and you go to another tab overview of that squad.
Yeah.
If you go to the last bit, it shows you everybody's relationship, and next to it, the stat buff that they gain because of this relationship.
Oh, and they're different per person.
Yeah, but
Oh.
what's crazy is when you do the rapport conversations, it just says, "Oh, you got more honor," but it doesn't tell you the stat that went up because of it.
Oh, that's not great.
I didn't know until I accidentally went there. I'm like, well, what do you mean they're buff now? Like,
That's pretty good. Is there a
so
cap?
yeah,
But there's a cap to your rapport with someone, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
There's
done strategic.
three levels.
3 hearts or whatever,
Yeah,
or three
one of
sections
those
of
is
the
on your
heart.
page.
Yeah. All
No, it's
right.
3 hearts.
That's crazy.
And once you fill up one, it'll tell you on the side. And you're like, oh, hey. And then you can go on the map and it'll tell you where you have to go to talk to them for it. You go over there and then you have a little dialogue between them. And rapport went up.
Oh. Because I have them, like I mentioned before. Excuse me. I have them just set up what makes sense narratively. Like off, like I think it was what's his name, the first thief you get,
Travis.
Travis. He's the one that introduced me to Bruno. So I'm like, oh, I know Bruno from whatever. So when I got him, I just put him in his unit
I have them in the same unit still.
because I'm like, whatever makes sense. The lady who can heal and the angel woman.
Sharon and yeah, Oakley's.
Yeah, like they are should be together. That makes sense, right?
I had them together, and then to make space for me and Big Lady to be in the same party, I threw the angel somewhere else.
I see. You had her in Elaine's
Yeah,
unit.
because I was gonna be with her, and then I did her report. I'm like, it sounds like she wants to scissor someone else.
What the hell?
Like the way that her and Sharon, the way that they talk is like how anime how anime characters talk when they inevitably are either like in love or something. So I'm like, it's kind of a weird relationship.
So
I'm
you
not.
so you're like, I'm not gonna get in the middle of that.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin their love.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't play like that.
Yeah, I don't play like they could play with me.
Yeah. um. Yeah, that's all I have, man.
Anytime you mention this, I'm gonna ask you who's the prospect.
Yeah, I didn't look at them in that way to like pick for the main character because I didn't know that was an option, and I don't
That's
know
the one
any of
thing I
them as
spoiled
option.
for myself. Is I googled, is there romance in this? And they're like, oh yeah, anyone, even that tree. I'm like, all right,
Damn, that's a tree. I mean, it's got
yeah.
the wood for you.
And the game has a lot of lovable characters, so
Yeah, they have all the tropes so far. Like they have the
I have a
moody.
feeling I
Yeah.
said that now, and I feel like I know who you're gonna pick.
Oh no.
There's one character, and I won't say who, because you'll know once you meet them personality wise. Their whole reason they join you is because they want to fuck you.
To fuck Elaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would I pick anyone else? What?
And what's funny is she's one of my favorite units, like stat wise and everything.
Oh yeah, she joined an army to go and bang the lord. No, captain.
The prince.
Yeah, the prince.
I got her crit chance 100%.
You mean 100% increase in of the stat, or is she
No, she
always
has a
crits?
100% chance to crit.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So she's a
I got
thief.
her. No,
Oh, a hunter
no.
or
It's a
archer.
class you haven't gotten yet.
Oh,
I think you're gonna like the class too.
is it wife?
They can parry,
Oh,
but it costs
fucking.
a passive point.
Oh shit. Well, if you can, like you said, if you max that stat, that's is it a parry with a retaliation or is it
No
just
retaliation. It's just a
oh
nope. And
that's
if you think about it, a way to make that or a thief broken is what if we put a class that recovers their PP points?
yeah, that's crazy. That's broken,
So
dog.
part of my build with Bruno, I gave him a belt. I gave him a belt where if someone attacks, he pursues and hits them. And I gave him a bunch of passive points. So it's like when anybody hits, he joins in. And then Travis, I have that same belt on him, so then he hits. And then the other frontline person I can't name because you don't have him yet,
Yeah,
she hits.
she hits. Damn, it
And
really is about.
I give Bruno an axe. It's a certain skill. It's an active skill. If they have 25% health or less, if I hit you, you die. It doesn't matter what your health is. It's called extermination or extinction or something.
Does that work on bosses too? Like the big units, like boss units, or
I don't
no?
remember because
You
Remember,
gotta.
I beat a level 40 unit with this group. So
You're right. Was it? Did you have that? The 25%. That's
I
probably
didn't
why
have.
you
I
killed.
didn't know. I don't remember if I had that, but I don't think it mattered.
Damn! What the fuck build do you have?
I basically counterpicked the fucking thing and it worked.
That is something they reiterate. So I need to just start adapting that and making sure I
It's
counter
yeah,
everything. Because they do say,
it's
hey, make
fun.
sure you know who you pick against specific units and stuff. And I'm just throwing what spaghetti at the wall, seeing what sticks.
Uh, yeah, it gets it becomes a Marvel player's wet dream with all the different classes and the things you can put on them for skills and things like that.
Hmm.
I mean, spoilers. I don't know anything else coming out besides me playing Hades that's gonna probably pass this.
What is it? Hold on. When you say stuff like that, I gotta look at the list already, bro. Give me a second.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, like
looking at my
20,
list for the year so
20.
far.
Oh, games you already played?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this is smooth at the top. I should have held that in so that it makes the end of the year more exciting, but I can't.
Yeah, I was about to say you kind of there's no surprise there. So someone has the top spot locked for you, huh?
Hmm.
This year. Oh, come on, bro.
It's gonna be Helldivers for you.
Yeah. Actually, it might be Helldivers 2 or Rise of the Ronin for me for top spot. We'll see. But anyway, let me add that here now before I forget. Unicorn
I can give you another
Overlord.
spoiler. Dragon's Dogma would not be on my top five.
That's true. You have beef with it. I haven't tried that one yet, so we'll see. But I mean, I already have a solid 5 on my list, and we're not even halfway through the year.
There's people that can get dethroned on my top five so far.
Yeah, these can maybe get dethroned, but I mean, as a list of games that come out in 1 year, my list of Helldivers 2 to begin the fucking hype ass year of just Zap Brannigan ass attitude towards everything, right? Tekken 8, solid fucking fighter besides Eddie one button character. Prince of Persia, solid Metroidvania.
That came out this year.
Prince of Persia came out this year.
Oh, okay.
Rise of the Ronin. God, they did what I wanted them to do for Neo from Neo is like remove the demons, just keep it one, human v human. I love the combat. It feels great. Unicorn Overlord, which is so far so good, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I played the previous one. This is so far been much better with quality of life stuff from the first one. I didn't like they fix, and it's dope so far. Full review or impressions once I finish it, but it's gonna be a while. Unless I speed run through it, but we'll see. And that's already that's only a couple games, and I haven't even played all those stuff that's come out this year.
Yeah, I have 5 games that I like already. If I don't like it, I'm not adding it to this list because there's no point.
Oh, okay. I always put down the whole
Every game.
list. Yeah, that way I don't forget about something.
I just gotta make sure to just put things I like.
That's fair. And we still, I mean, like I said, it's only month 5 here. We're starting, not even halfway. Oh, the what's it called was already scheduled. The Xbox Game Showcase in June, so I put that on the list there.
Better get fucking more. I better get Fable gameplay.
Man, I need something. I need some sort of gameplay demo of State of Decay 3. I am fiending.
Ooh, I gotta pee. You said that, and now I have to pee immediately. I don't know why.
That's weird. That's fine.
I gotta go throw my gun out the window.
All right, he'll be back. Alrighty, he's back.
You didn't speak at all.
No, I can pause the recording. So as soon as you
What'd
got
you
out,
say?
I just paused it and just waited here patiently.
You talk about I was gone.
I was talking about the economic crisis going on in the gaming industry. Yeah. What was I gonna say? What are we talking about? You got me. I am gonna say words. We were just talking about what we played played throughout the year. There's these. I'm just playing too many longer games or something. I'm playing too many open world stuff. I think that's my issue here. Cause I'm not even watching that much stuff anymore. Movies. I'm only at 5 new movies for this year.
I haven't seen a movie that came out this year.
At all? Oh, okay. You have to watch Dune 2. You have to watch. What else do you have to? I think that's the only one you have to watch so far. Dune 2, Roadhouse is okay. I still have to watch the Guy Ritchie movie that came out in theaters. Uh, I think the Ryan Gosling one comes out soon. The Fall Guy one.
Mm.
That's looks like a fun time. The boy's gonna hit us with all his comedic timing. You know. Um, I think that's about it, man. I didn't even check to
I
see what's
know.
coming out this week. What's up?
Not this month. I don't know when the Amy Winehouse movie comes out. I want to see.
Oh, she does have a doc coming out, or like a yeah, sort of
Back
documentary,
to
I guess.
Black.
Yeah, isn't that from the what's it called soundtrack? Or was that there before that? Was that song created before that? The oh, Leo DiCaprio, he's rich. Gatsby
Why?
was Back to Black created before the Gatsby movie?
Her album's called Back to Black, and she has a single from it called Back to Black. But I'm pretty sure when did great Gat? Yeah, she was already passed. She passed away when that movie. She's already dead when that movie came out.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to know. I guess
It
I don't
came
know
out
why.
in 2006. The album Great Gatsby is not.
2013.
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. I know there was some original tracks on there. I think from some of the other like artists that are on there. So I don't know if that was the case with her. I guess I just did not know she died when this movie came out.
Eh,
You say what?
yeah.
Weird.
It's a good album too.
The
Back to
Back to
Black.
Black.
You have a vinyl back there, but
I thought you were like I thought it was being like presented. That's just your Hulk thing.
yeah. But over here, because I need more holsters for my vinyl, so now I have to have one in my now playing section.
Uh huh.
I just have the transistor one over there.
Okay. I also
But
I need to also cancel the. I ordered what is it? Steven Sanchez's album
mm-hmm.
like late last year. No update on it, and it was an Amazon update, so I'm gonna have to see if it's canceled, and I just did they never sent it or confirmed it or what? Because I was supposed to have it by now. And I think I saw another store have it, and I'm like, should I just get it and cancel the one? I should have just done that. And I'm like, no, they'll send it to me, and they haven't.
I still need to find if it ever existed, Channel Orange. I need to find Saunders' son, the Brett Fires one.
Oh, what's the website that I got stuff from too? Oh man, something turn. This is the turntable. Buy
I want to get
vinyls.
Tame Impala Slow Rush as well, but I think when they were selling like the limited edition one, it wasn't expensive, but I think I was saving for either I just bought something and like let me hold. I don't remember.
Yes, turntablelab.com. Do a search on whatever vinyl you're looking for there. They sometimes have, you know, a bunch of stuff. They even sell storage crates.
TurntableLab.com.
Yeah, enjoy the free promotion, guys.
I want to get the Lao Fei one. Bewitched. Oh,
That just came out. That's the one that includes Goddess, the new song.
oh, damn, that is expensive. Cowboy
Which,
Bebop 25th anniversary,
yeah,
$350.
yeah.
I got excited until I looked down.
The price usually does that to people, man. But yeah, they have a bunch of vinyls here. I
They have a bunch of shit. They just they have a whole MPC to use.
yeah,
I'll bookmark them.
I forgot what. I think I got Jungle's album from here.
Oh, nice.
Volcano. The
Yeah.
Did I spell Steven Sanchez right?
I
What
don't
is the
know.
name of the album? What is the name of the album?
Angel Face.
Angel Face. Because I obviously can't. No, they don't have it. What the fuck? They do have the regular Bewitched one though. I do want to get that. It looks like it's only $28. $28. That was a good album. And I love it. I love it when it's
Uh,
one vinyl, both sides. when it's like multiple like discs, I'm like, come on, guys.
Oh, I have something like that.
I don't know. I
I
mean,
think the
go ahead.
tribe one I have, I think's like that.
I like the all of it in one disc, and you flip it. Come on, Dad.
Blonde is 2.
Is it? Yeah, that makes sense.
This bitch just want Nikes.
They want Nikes, but
Mm-hmm.
they're real. Anyway,
See how you just search at the top?
yeah, and if they have it, it'll come up. Anyway,
Alright, here we go.
oh
Moment of truth.
no, nothing coming up.
Alright. I just typed in Brent Fires. They don't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
No Brent Fires. I'm canceling the site.
Again, they're not like a vinyl shop, but you can sometimes get some stuff there. The best place to get it from is Discogs, but it's just people reselling it, and there's a lot of cash. You heard?
Yeah. What did I say?
But nothing. You're just looking to see if
Frank
they had it.
Ocean. They just have a picture of him for $0.
I'm not gonna touch that.
Oh, vinyl release alert vinyl LP.
But what?
So you can just get notified when he has stuff on here.
That's how fast it sells out.
Yeah, but I got mine from his site. What, David?
That's fair.
Would you say Discogs?
Close. Discogs. And they have like a marketplace there. You can look for almost. You can look for songs that are in cassette. I don't know why I was gonna say it like that. Like in cassette format as well. If you really trying to go analog. Are you playing it right now as you search for it?
No, it's
Oh.
funny. The song I'm singing isn't even from this album. I was singing something from his second album.
Oof. I mean, you got caught publicly here, so. Okay. That was his mouth. The audio
No,
listeners.
I farted.
Okay.
Yeah, well, $279 for. I don't want the CD. I clicked vinyl and it said, "Here's the CD one."
That's how nervous I got.
Fucking freaks.
You looking for?
Drilled.
What are you looking for on Discogs?
Saunderson.
Oh.
$165. 200 pounds in it.
In it.
This ain't in it.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm rewatching Ted Lasso, right? And I'm like finishing up season 2. What? That's season 2 was so good for Ted
It's a
Lasso,
lot.
huh?
So, wait, season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where her dad passes.
Yes. That's the stays and. I mean, it was whole season was really good. I'm a sexy baby.
Just shit inside my pants.
All right. It seems like we're devolving into random noises here, so we'll
$7.50 for this shit.
for the vinyl. You found it?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's the cheapest one, near mint. So it's just peppermint.
They sell it in a package where there's mint and then the vinyl next to it,
Yeah.
and they just hand it to you.
Foam right between them.
Yeah.
It's close to it. It's not.
It's not
right,
yeah, it's near it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. We'll be here all week with our shitty comedy gags. Yeah, I don't have anything else. We'll be back next week, I think.
You got anything else?
You have music on there if you're trying to go over the Party Next Door and Young Miko.
I'm indifferent. If you want to save it for another thing, I'm indifferent.
That's really 100% up to you.
I'm indifferent.
All right.
You want me to go over it? You said. I mean, they can keep. You gotta stop drooling when I'm talking, though.
My bad. It's a bad habit of mine.
I'm gonna go over them pretty quickly. Party Next Door released an album, been fucking forever, but he did it.
Fucking Forever is spot on to that album art.
What is the last album? Yeah, the last album he did was 2020. but it wasn't a numbered album. Like he does Party Next Door 3 or P3 Part 2. So 2016, shocker, same year as Blonde, and then now he released the fourth version of the series this year.
Uh huh.
14 songs is 45 minutes. The thing about
Not
Party
bad.
Next Door, and I think this goes for all his music, is you're never on the fence for his songs. Either you like it or it's just not for you,
Yep.
and that's kind of you know that those are the stipulations when you listen to his music. At least for me.
Yep.
So 14 songs. I hearted three of them. Uh,
Jesus.
Again, it's not that it's ass.
Yeah.
It's just that there's no in between.
Yeah.
You heart it or you don't. There's redeeming parts of these songs, but just not for me.
As a
So
whole, the track either hooks you or doesn't.
yeah.
Yep.
He this the best way to explain is he makes experimental R&B. I guess with the cover of this experimental R&B.
Yeah, dude. Like every time I see that cover art, I'm like, who in their right
It's
mind?
hilarious
Yeah.
to me, to be honest.
I know. It's just her literally. I think someone took a picture of them. She's taking back shots, I guess, and then just cropped it out so there's no. So you could technically put it on because there's no, like nudity or whatever.
What makes me laugh is the thought of my car doesn't do this, but someone just shuffles all their music or their 2024 whatever, and then a song from this comes on, and they're doing a road trip like family, and then that's just on their dash.
That shit would happen to me if I was fucking running around in a Subaru with a fucking full family because the Android TV stuff, or not Android TV, the Android Auto stuff shows the album art. So if I'm
Hmm.
hitting shuffle and this this fucking cover art comes up, oh shit.
I mean, it's easy to pick the three I like because I like three. Um, uh,
Okay.
in order for certain, which is like him and his little dance hall bag. More often than not, if it's a dance hall party next door that he's
He's
making a
killing it.
song,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he usually got me, no questions asked.
All right.
Um, his more traditional R&B song, like when he's in that bag, usually hits. I think Resentment's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, I don't remember how it sounds. Let me listen to it.
Brian is
Yeah,
listening.
Cheers is like more like upbeat R&B stuff, and I liked it.
Okay. We might end up liking the same ones if I ever get through it.
Um,
That's what I started. I started Taylor Swift's album. I haven't finished it.
I didn't even know she dropped an album.
Yeah, something about dead people and dead poetry or something.
Oh fuck! I remember last week. There's a Sega Bodega, and I didn't listen to them.
Yes, because I remember you said the name. Well, what happened? What's the face? Making a face.
Um, they might be Hispanic.
I Brian Sega Bodega. It would have
The
been
name of the
surprised.
album is just Dennis. And then the first song is called Coma Dennis.
Yeah,
So then you eat the body, I guess.
yeah, and that sounds. Are you Hispanic?
There's a song called Dirt.
Do
And
you?
then deer teeth, like the animal
Yeah,
teeth. Hold on, let me make sure
yeah. I think it
I
sounds like this is a great time for you.
yeah. No clue what they sound like. I'm gonna listen to this.
Okay.
What was the other one? Fat white people, what was it? Fat
Fat white.
white Fat white family was
Yeah,
the other
that's what it
one I said.
was. Band names are getting creative. I guess that's fantastic.
Their album name isn't crazy. Forgiveness is yours, but they have a song called "Feed the Horse," and that's funny to me.
Feed the horse, the animal, or the whores.
Yeah, horse.
Okay.
Um. So yeah, Party Next Door.
Yeah. it's
Uh, it's something to listen to. It's 45 minutes.
it's
When
not.
it's more than
Yeah.
half an hour, you kind of gotta choose. If you want to roll the dice on R&B, um, 'cause he does sound different than most other people. The best way to explain it is he'll do different like cadences or try different things the way Kendrick does while rapping, but he does in R&B.
Ah.
And like he doesn't, you know what? I can't say he doesn't because he does those young thug moments. So he's like, you know,
Yeah, I know.
this is weird shits. When he's being more like when he's experimenting less, he sounds the way Drake sounded on the Four Bats remix.
Oh, okay.
That's him playing it safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes into his dance hall bag, which, as we know, he doesn't miss when he's in that. And then he goes into Young Thug with R&B. Is that's his range.
That's quite the explanation of of this meter you got.
Yeah.
Of this.
Um. It's something to listen to. If you listen to Party Next Door prior to this, you know what to expect. You know what you're getting into.
Okay.
Uh, give it a shot if you know what you're getting into. If you want to gamble on an R&B artist that doesn't release music often, listen to it. Uh,
Like it, subscribe it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Young Miko's album. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's just a titty. Is it AT&T?
Atiti.
Yeah. Does that mean something?
Yeah, it's like
Do you know
your.
what that?
That means your aunt or something, right? Aunt TT.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know I've heard her before. And then
That.
I watched her Coachella set twice.
Yep.
Well, more than that. So I watched the first weekend. I saw it twice, and I saw her second set once on the weekend after.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's
and I
okay.
liked it.
Yeah.
At the time, I assumed she was like a good combination of oh 07, oh Shake, and Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounded like to me. She was on Tiny's album, the one where it's like an anime lady on the front.
Yeah, where Mojave Ghost is on.
Yeah, she's on that one song called Mio, I think it's called.
Okay.
The one it starts like synth fucking upbeat, and then it goes into uh
Yeah, the
like
whole album
reggaeton.
is like Hispanic synth reggaeton beat.
Well, this is one of those that switches up in the middle.
Oh,
So like
okay.
it starts like that. I was like, this is going crazy, and I put it in my Are You a Virgo playlist,
Yeah.
and then the perreo hour part of it. I'm like, does it stay here? I don't know, but it's a good
Mm.
song. I like the song though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was her in there. So then she performed it one of the Coachella nights. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it was her. There was a few songs before listening to this album that she performed, and I already had it hearted
Yep.
prior to the listen. It's 46 minutes, 16 tracks. I didn't heart one, two, three, four, five of them.
Okay, so I mean, that sounds like you liked a good chunk.
It's a good time. Um, she's she's not high energy vocally, so it's easy to listen to. And the best example is when Bad Bunny's doing that right in your ears going. She doesn't do that.
Yeah. Right. It's like you're just burping into the mic.
Yeah, I make fun of it, but I enjoy those parts.
Yeah, I was
They're
about to
funny to
say
me.
that they sound weird, but it's hype. There's hype moments.
Yeah,
That's him singing hype.
she's more like monotone or like chill or relaxed vocally.
Uh-huh.
Uh, some experimentation in the instrumentation. There's one madre is called, and it's like old timey kind of like housey kind of.
Yeah.
She samples a certain song, and let me see what it was. Move your body, boom 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 boom
Oh,
boom.
okay.
She does that, and then with her style of music on top of it, she has like bubblegum pop stuff. Princess Peach. This sounds like a more safe for the radio Nicki Minaj when she does pop songs.
Okay.
Um, she has one that kind of sounds like it was gonna go into is like punk rock drums, but then just goes into like her bread and butter.
Okay.
But overall, easy to listen to. Um, I enjoyed it quite a bit.
How many bars do you
Uh,
get on AT&T services?
how many bars? I don't know how many bars they have on phones.
I don't know either. I thought it was 4. I'm assuming it's 4.
I guess three,
Okay. Not
maybe
bad.
four, maybe like a randomly it gets to four and then back to three.
Okay, like it's twerking?
Sure, that works with this.
Okay.
If I narrowed it to three songs, uh, I don't even know. I liked a lot of it. I'd have to listen more.
Okay.
There's a song called Tres Tristes Tragos, apparently.
Damn, she's trying to hit you with the tongue tie.
Alliteration, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I don't remember the rest. That one is my stand up, but then there's a lot of other ones I just really liked.
And this one is a recent release or this year release.
Yeah,
AT&T.
both.
Okay. I'll check that one out too. I got music homework. I've been doing more music than podcasts lately. I'm like behind on a few episodes of stuff.
The only podcast I still watch weekly has been Kill Tony.
Damn. That's not. I don't even call that a podcast. That's a show. That's like
It's a
a.
live. It's a
Yeah.
live podcast. Is what he says. Live
Okay.
podcast. He says. He
Okay.
says it. Live podcast. He says it.
Okay. That sounds like just like a regular show.
I
Okay.
think that's the only
That's
podcast.
that's what.
I think that's the only podcast I've been keeping up with.
That's fair. I mean, this was hot right now anyway. In terms of like exciting, like people going up there trying fucking stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that can go sideways real fast. And then when it goes sideways, the fucking judges are there to rip you a new one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's a content making machine, dude.
Yep. And then I mean the good cases, you find someone talented and you promote them.
Yep.
And you get content that way. The bad cases, someone's fucking awful, and you get content from them being bad.
Yep. Because someone's making fun of how awful they are. So
This week's episode, Tony Hawk was on as one of the guests.
Tony Hawk. No, that makes sense because I think he's been around doing. I think he did Two Bears once. Like he's in that camp, I guess, with like Sakura and Joe.
It was I like 2/3 of the guests for this week because it's him and then Harlan Williams, guy with like no chin.
Uh-huh.
Funny.
Oh, he was on Rick's recently.
Glassman.
Yeah, Glassman's one. If you ever go back to listen to the podcast, his is probably the one to go to.
I watched bits.
Don't
of
listen
it,
to this podcast, the audio listener. Go listen to Take Your Shoes Off on Rick Glassman.
I like his and I watch it every now and then. If I did podcast, like if I had my own,
Yeah.
he the way his works is how I would
Yeah.
do mine.
With all the editing and what's it called, like afterwards, it's like
Mhm.
he'll do bits with the edit, like it's fantastic.
I still find myself watching the clip of him and the guy from New Girl where he's doing the opera thing.
The guy from New Girl, Jake, or Schmidt?
No, black guy.
Oh, Lamorne.
Yeah. Did you see that? Have you seen that episode?
I don't. The only one I saw with Lamorne in it, they were doing a lot of rapping in it.
Yeah.
Is that the same one?
Yeah, same one.
Remember, I heard it, so I don't remember.
He starts doing opera sounds, and Rick's like, "What the fuck?" And you see him like laughing, and like, "What the hell's going on?" Oh, hold on. I'll find the longer clip of it. And I'll send it to you after this. You can wrap up if you wanted to.
Yeah, we can end it here, peeps. We're at this point just having a regular old ass voice chat hangout, tweaking on Coca-Cola, dog. Every time I drink it, it's fucking getting me super gassy, and then I start all over the place.
Nut.
Yep, that was me nutting. That's usually the sound is me sort of. Anyway, that's it for us this week. We'll be back next week. I don't know what I'll have ready for us to talk about then. I might just binge a show real quick, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I could probably I should talk about it this week. Shogun. Forgot to add that.
Next week.
Yeah, that's next week. Yeah, that's it. Tune in next time for Shogun. I'm not going to air Shogun. You know what I mean. All right. Bye.